Ronnie. I'll give it to you in the retiring room. I'm just going to get some change. Pay you back in a minute.
Thanks.
Might look out for a new top this lunchtime.
Expecting a wage rise, are you?
Mac's taking me with him to a cocktail party at the town hall. It's a bit of a posh do.
Rent 30 bob, bills another part. And there's your lunches, cosmetics and knickknacks. Never mind the Sun Life menu going out expenses.
Next.
Where's the money for new top coming from, Fruity?
My post office savings. And Ronnie.
She's not borrowed off you as well, has she? Well, she's only been back a couple of weeks and she's owing right, left and centre.
Miss Cross, Miss Sands, would you sign for your wages now?
That's never a draw.
What?
Tottenham against Villa. Spurs will murder them. Have you never heard of Danny Blanchflower?
Danny who?
You're way off.
We always use the same numbers.
How many times have you won? Doing the pools is like betting on horses. You've got to study the form. Blind luck will get you nowhere.
I've done it now.
I'd have another line if I were you.
It all costs money.
Look on it as an investment.
Go on then.
Right. Liverpool Middlesbrough, that's a banker. Arsenal Chelsea, London derbies are often a draw. You got a syndicate going then, have you?
No, just me, Chris and Sylvia.
Chris, she the friendly one.
She is when you get on the right side of her.
There you go. Better than sticking a pin in it anyway.
Cheers, Dave. You're a good sport.
Tell the other girls, might get a smile now and then.
Where's Sylvie tonight?
With me brother, big thrash at the town hall. He used to take me along occasionally. All I get these days is tickets to pantomimes and silver thread choirs.
Same again.
Oh, yes, please.
Honey and a kitty, please.
No, thanks. Leave me out of it. I can't afford it.
I gave you a couple of quid only yesterday. You can't have spent it already.
You know what I like with money? It just slips through my fingers.
I'll say.
Thanks, George. Ladies first.
I'm sure your need is greater than mine.
Please yourself.
I always do.
You go, I can wait.
You were first.
I'll just serve this gentleman while you two battle.
Wouldn't have
Two
wanted
pints
two
of
baby
bitter,
shams and a
please,
gin and
half a
tonic.
lager.
I'll bring yours over in a minute, miss.
Thank you.
It's not that I don't want to.
Well, what's stopping you then?
I just need time to think about it.
Look, Sil, we've been seeing each other now for a couple of months.
Well, I tell you one thing, I'm not doing it in a car.
I'll come back to my place then.
Your flatmate's there. He'd know.
I shouldn't have to worry about him. He's got his own area to manage. No, look, Sylv. If you don't want to, just say so, and I know where we both stand.
I told you I do. I just want it to be right. That's all.
All right, well, how would a hotel in London suit you?
What?
I'm covering a fight Friday night at the Albert Hall. Come with me.
London sounds nice.
I'll book us a double room then, shall I? Come on, Sylv. This is 1961. The world's changing. We're on the brink of joining the EEC. It's time to start thinking, you know, a bit continental. Are we on then?
I'll think about it.
Voici une table,
Voici une
Voici
table.
un phonographe. Voici un disque.
Voici
Le
un
disque est sur le phonographe. Le phonographe est sur la table. La table est dans le salon. Vous êtes assis sur une chaise.
Max asked me to spend the weekend in London with him.
It's exciting.
He's going to book a double room for us. At the Strand Palace Hotel.
Oh, can't be bad.
We're having dinner in Soho first, see the sights, and then make our way over to the Albert Hall for the fight.
Two men belting the living daylights out of each other. That should put you in the mood, all right. Are you sure you want to go?
I'm fed up with being a virgin, Chris. I want to get it out of the way, over and done with.
You make it sound like your driving test.
You know what I mean. I feel like I got virgin stamped on my forehead. It's always such a, big deal. Should you, shouldn't you? Is she, isn't she?
You still haven't said if you're going.
I don't know. I told Mike I'd think about it.
Do you want my advice?
Please.
It's not the virginity that matters. It's the man. If you're sure about Mike, go ahead, and if you're not, don't. Well, it's all right. I'm turning in now anyway. I've got French verbs coming out of my ears. Sweet dreams, Sylvia. I'm sure they will be.
Night, Chris.
Oh, leave the whole light on for Ronnie.
She's not in yet. She's got a double shift tomorrow.
Oh, don't ask me what Ronnie gets up to. I don't want to think about it.
Val, you know that three-piece matching luggage set we bought you for your wedding? You're lying to Liverpool corner. I wondered if I could borrow the small case. I'm going to London with Mike.
I haven't seen it since the honeymoon. It must be in the wardrobe somewhere.
Yes, they're going to London for the weekend.
I haven't been to London for ages.
Together. Mike and I are going together.
She means they're going to sleep together.
Oh, you never. Oh, you're a dark horse, Sylvia.
What's the fuss?
Sylvia's going to London to lose her virginity to your Mike.
Mike all the way to London. Derby's got some very nice hotels. Hang on, Nottingham, I'll try to connect you.
Ladies, I do not wish to hear the phrase hang on. Belongs with trapeze artists rather than a GPO switchboard. Hold the line, please, is the correct response.
Have been leading us a dance, haven't you, Miss Ferrari?
I couldn't pay you before, but I've got a job now and I get paid next week.
This will barely cover my expenses.
I'll have it all for you next week.
Well, beyond that now, Miss Ferrari. I can see I've been too nice with you. You've got until tomorrow to come up with what's outstanding.
Tomorrow?
I don't want to hear any sub-stories, dear, if you don't mind. I've heard them all. I'll see you in the park, by the pond, 1 o'clock. And don't think of doing anything stupid, will you? Otherwise, I'll have to let my friend deal with you. And he's not as nice as me. Bye-bye, dear.
Who was that?
No one.
We thought we might go for a quick drink and then have a bite to eat at the fountains. What do you reckon?
Great idea.
I suppose you realise this is highly irregular, Miss Ferrari. We don't want our girls so exhausted that they can't perform their tasks properly.
I don't mind working double shifts, Miss Marriott. I really need the overtime. My aunt in Rome, she needs the money for an operation, you see.
Well, if it's important.
It is.
Very well, I'll see what I can do.
I don't suppose there's any chance of a sub.
Thought you were hard up, Ronnie. Are you all right?
Fine, why?
Well, nothing. It's just you've been acting a bit odd lately.
I've had a few things on my mind, that's all.
Such as?
Nothing.
You don't have to tell me.
It's no big thing. I've met this new chap, that's all.
Oh, yeah?
He's smashing. Kind, courteous, absolutely gorgeous. You'd love him.
I'm sure.
You know what it's like when you've got somebody new. Can't think about anything else, can you?
When are we going to meet him, then?
Oh, soon? Actually, I'm meeting him this lunchtime. I might be a minute or two late back.
Well, don't worry, I'll cover for you.
Thanks, you're a pal.
idea of Miss Ferrari's whereabouts, Miss Cross?
She had some errands to run on the other side of town. Or maybe she can't get a bus. I'll work her shift this afternoon.
She might have been taken sick.
But I know she wouldn't just not turn up. She needs the extra.
There are such things as telephones.
There's over £5 there. I'll give you the other 10 next payday. Then we'll be quits.
Don't be naive, Veronica. There'll be another week's interest to pay by then.
Interest?
If you fail to pay on time, interest accrues at 20% a day.
I'll never catch up.
Well, it's time to face reality now.
Please, just give me a chance. You'll get your money.
Am I going to have to get my friend to talk to you, Veronica? I wouldn't want to be thought of as heartless. I'll give you one more day. We'll be waiting for you here tomorrow at 1 o'clock. That's my final offer. Don't let me down. Such a pretty face. I think it might be useful to find a home address for our Miss Ferrari.
This is not the Mediterranean, Miss Ferrari. Don't let it happen again.
So how was it? This mystery man must be really something.
Yes, things are really hotting up. Derby Exchange. Very strange behaviour. She gets a new man at breakfast. It's usually all over town by tea time.
Beethoven is such a wonderful composer, don't you think?
Yes, monumental.
I've been looking forward to this programme for weeks. Oh, drat. What a nuisance. I've left my purse in my other bag.
Well, do you need it? I do so hate being a latecomer.
Well, I shall need a programme and the usual refreshments, of course.
Dolly, I'll get them.
Evening, gents. Hello, Ronnie.
Hello, Mike.
Not late, aren't you?
I'm celebrating.
There must be something special. By yourself late at night, half a pint of lemonade. What is the occasion?
I need a loan, Mike. You know I wouldn't ask unless I needed to.
How much?
Whatever you can spare. I borrowed some money and now they want it back. Sooner than I thought.
I'm that poor I can't even pay attention. If I ever do it,
Every little bit helps.
are you alright?
I'll be fine. There's always a way through.
Look, if there's anything I can do.
There is one thing. Just don't tell anyone.
Gents.
Where have you been?
With this man I told you about. I lost track of time. We got a flat tire.
You must be quite something.
Went to the cinema. Nice for some. I'm mad about him. We're going for a drive in the country tomorrow. I was hoping you could tell Miss Marriott I've got flu.
You're pushing your luck, aren't you?
Go on, Chris. This one's special.
Ronnie, you've only been back a couple of weeks. Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Please.
All right, just this once.
Thanks.
You'd better be special.
Molto special. You'll love him. I wish Ronnie would clear up her own mess.
But you must be keen. She left at the crack of dawn.
I forgot to ask if she could cover for me this afternoon. If she can't, will you?
You're definitely going to London then?
Definitely.
I thought you might. So I bought you this.
beautiful, Chris. What do you think?
I don't think your mic's going to need much encouragement.
Oh, thank you. Come on, Sylvia. I'm coming. Hey, wait!
No sign of it anywhere, I'm afraid.
I'm certain I left it here.
Should I speak to the girls?
No, not yet. There's probably some perfectly innocent explanation.
Comes to something when one can't leave one's handbag unattended on GPO property.
Send us a postcard from Trafalgar Square. Trying to connect you.
That's if you get out your hotel room. You should concentrate on your own sex life. Chance would be a fine thing. Your time is up, caller.
Your Johnny looked keen enough the other night.
I don't know what you mean. Anyway, it's not just about that. We're going to see a boxing match.
I haven't heard that one before.
Miss Sands, personal call for you.
Dream lover, come to me.
Mr. Mike Simmons.
Hello.
Hey, you better hurry up. You don't want to miss Mike.
I called to say be 5 minutes late. Bags of time.
Go easy on the lipstick, Fruity.
Do you think Ronnie's okay?
What do you mean?
It's just that Mark said something funny. He asked if she was all right. Said something a bit vague about meeting her in the pub last night. Money troubles.
Last night?
Maybe I shouldn't go to London.
Of course you should.
I just thought...
Don't be soft. I'm here. I can deal with it if there's anything to deal with. But you know what Ronnie's like. You go off and enjoy yourself.
If you're sure, then.
Of course I am.
Miss Cross, I thought you might like to know I heard from the hospital this morning. All just a false alarm. My abnormal blood test was due to nothing more than a spot of anemia.
I'm so glad.
They were doing more tests for safety's sake. I am most grateful for your support and discretion. Oh, there is another rather delicate matter I wanted to speak to you about. My handbag seems to have gone astray.
When did you lose it?
Well, I think I left it here last night. Luckily, my purse contained nothing more than a few pound notes and a little loose change, but there were some other items of sentimental value.
Well, I'm sure there must be an innocent explanation.
Yes. I do hope it turns up. You haven't seen Miss Ferrari today?
Oh, I told Miss Armitage. She's got flu.
I see.
Ronnie, what have you done?
Have a great time, Sylvia. Is everything okay?
Fine. Enjoy yourself. I can't wait to hear all about it. What are you doing?
Getting out, Chris, I'm sorry.
Why?
I can't stop now.
Ronnie, have you done something terrible?
I couldn't help
You
it.
couldn't help it. Ronnie, where is it?
What?
The bag.
What bag?
You've got to give it back.
Chris, I have no idea what you're talking about.
So what's going on then?
Debt. I got myself into debt. I borrowed money and now I can't pay it back fast enough. I keep trying, but each time they add more interest on. It started as 20, I paid back 5, and now I owe them 30. I'm going to hitch to London, Chris. Try my luck there.
Miss Marriott's handbag's gone missing.
And you think I took it?
Well, you've been acting so strange recently.
Well, I'm not a thief. Look, Chris, I just haven't got time for all this. Oh, God, it's too late.
I've come to see Miss Ferrari.
And who might you be?
Miss A. Walker, Financial Services Collection Agency. Now, may I see Miss Ferrari, please?
We're not posh enough around here for Ferraris. There's a Mrs. Austin across the way, if that's any use.
That attitude isn't going to help. Veronica has got herself into difficulties. All we want to do is collect the monies owed, then we'll be on our way. We don't want any unpleasantness.
Then I suggest you leave.
You don't want to get involved with this, dear. You really don't.
Look, if you don't move yourself, I'll do it for you.
You're not coming in here.
If the money is not forthcoming, the company's entitled to take goods to the value of the loan.
If you put so much as a toenail inside this flat, I'll do you for trespassing. There's nothing here that belongs to Ronnie. It's all mine and Sylvia's.
You really are making this far more difficult than it needs to be.
I mean it. I'll call the police. How much is it that's outstanding?
At last we're getting somewhere. At this precise moment, Miss Ferrari owes us the best part of £40. That's £20 of the original loan, plus compound interest at 20%.
£40?
Including today's interest.
That's not interest, it's daylight robbery. She's already paid you £5. Write out a receipt for 15 quid and you can have it now.
Not enough.
Then take her to court. See what they have to say about the way you do business.
Hello, you Mike Simmons. I don't know how I'm ever going to thank you.
I'm still shaking like a leaf. What's been going on, Ronnie?
It was a nightmare. I had my bag nicked in Rome, and you know that job I had? It was just me keep. Pasta and a mattress in the cellar. No cash. Sleeping rough made me ill, so then there was doctor's bills to pay. I had to borrow to get home, and then borrow to repay the first debt. The interest just kept piling up.
Oh, Ronnie, why didn't you tell us? We could have helped you.
I thought I could sort it out on my own.
Ronnie, you could have been in serious trouble. At least it's all over now. We're dead skinned, but it's over.
Son passed to Latin men. I just didn't want you all to know that Italy was such a disaster. I hated it. What a joke.
Ronnie.
Sometimes it's difficult when everyone thinks of you as a good time girl. I didn't want to let you all down.
I don't care about appearances, Ronnie. If something's wrong, let me know. If I can help, I always will.
Thanks.
What are you doing here? Where's Mike?
I'm not waiting around for any man.
You lost your nerve.
Nerves had nothing to do with it. Changed my mind, that's all. No point in rushing these things. And anyway, it was late. Is everything all right?
It is now.
And she was just wondering how to thank me.
What for?
I'll tell you later.
Well, she could do the cooking for a week.
I was hoping for fish and chips, but I doubt if we've enough for a packet of crisps. Look in the biscuit tin, Ron, see if there's any change there.
I used it to pay for the pool's coupon.
Haven't we got anything in at all?
I could rustle up a quick bolognese.
Lovely.
Only without the meat.
And I could have been supping in Soho on escalopes, sauté potatoes with a side salad followed by Dutch apple pie and vanilla ice cream.
Well, at least Mark's not going to go hungry.
Depends on what you mean by hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvia Sands.
Archie Glover brought it in this morning. The cleaner gave it to him yesterday. He put it away in his locker for safekeeping and forgot all about it until he came on shift this evening.
So nice to know there's no dishonesty among the staff after all.
Still, I think I'll keep it with me from now on.
West Ham United 1, Blackpool 3. Halifax Town 1, Port Vale 0. Grimsby
Pasta
Town
alla Ferrari.
What is it?
Spaghetti which
United,
update.
Shh. Bristol Rovers 1, Stoke City 1.
Yes.
Don't tell me we're winning.
We only need one more and we'll have 8 draws.
Manchester United 0, Sheffield Wednesday 2. Liverpool 3,
3.
Middlesbrough 3. With 17 draws, dividend forecasts are very low.
It's not so bad. You should be able to pay everyone back and still have a bit of change. What made you change our numbers?
Dave Curtis gave me a few tips. You should take the money, Chris.
Well, you did the line, Ronnie.
It was our biscuits in fun that paid for it. We'll share it. I reckon we owe Dave a drink, though.
With what? Right now we're still broke.
Not quite. Sylvia, not you sixpenny pig. It's over. The cloud's lifted. I want to scream and shout and dance, dance, dance.
Still here, then?
Why wouldn't I be?
I thought they might have sent you back home.
Well, I'm here to stay.
Still got things to do, then?
The technology's coming one day, but at least you know it's not going to do you out of a job.
Well, if you're ever out of a job, you can always make a living doing the pool.
I was lucky.
Lucky for us. Can I buy you a drink? I think we all owe you one.
You're 16, you're beautiful, and you're mine. You're 16, you're beautiful, and you're mine.